Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. It is Friday. Yep, that's right. It's actually Friday. So, you're like, "Oh, dude, Tony, what the hell? Why are you like, making all these videos on the randomest time? And well, I have cigars I want to smoke, and I really don't want to wait too much. So, and I don't really record, so this is technically my record, of like a cigar review. It's just that sometimes I will respond to message, sometimes I don't, and I don't cut. You guys already know. So, this is my recording of the Davidoff Chef's Edition 2021. Now, before we start, Chef Edition is not every year thing. The last time I had this was 2008, and the box looks like so. The box looks like this. Nothing too special. It's literally just a two-tone wooden box, very tiny. Looks like that. And this box is not really joined. I taped it, so it's just like this. I smoked it off. I wasn't too impressed with it, because even though it's blended by chefs, it doesn't mean the chef knows what is good to smoke. Right? They might have a really extreme palate. They might have, they all have like 3-star Michelin and all that stuff. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they know what is good taste, because I don't know if all of them smoke. Do you think that they can just go out there and randomly say, "Hey, you got a 3-star Michelin, you got 3-star Michelin, you got 3-star Michelin, so you guys blend the cigar"? I don't think so. I really don't. So however they decided, I don't know. Okay. So today we got the Chef Edition here for 2021 with the sleeve. That's how it looks like. Giant in comparison, right? You see that? Huge difference in size, all right? Huge. Now the previous size I believe was like a Toro, 10 Toros. Hey Greg. And this current size, I actually have to pick it up. It's a 7x48 Churchill. Uses Ecuadorian hybrid, 192 Seco, Piloto Seco, Viso, and some Lajero, San Vicente. So it might be a little bit strong. Good thing I had a meal. So, hey Steve, I had a meal. So let's take a look at it, okay? Open it up. I should technically do it on the table, but I don't want to. I have a bit. It looks like this on the inside, foam. And then in here is foam with the dust bag. You take out the dust bag. Like that, you flip it open, the pouch, you take it out, you get the cigar box. Right? So the cigar box, you guys already seen millions of pictures out there. The top is a like a tray, the bottom is an ash. Right? So I want to just give you guys a look. That's how it looks like. It's big. It's big. All right, and the top looks like this. Will fit 3 cigars and 2 cups, like a toaster. You can technically do whatever you want with it, but what I think is this. Well, obviously this is gonna be cedar, finished cedar. So we'll stop by there at the end of November, see if I can pick up anything up. Wow. In Atlanta, I didn't know that. But okay, I don't think this is sealed. So if you put any food on this, you gotta. Some people say, "Oh, it looks like a cheese." Yeah, if you put cheese on it, it's hard. So just put it out. All right. And hey, William. It comes with obviously the thing on the side. and basically a card that said absolutely nothing. Okay, there's nothing here. Okay. This. And inside looks like this. Okay, so Davidoff ashtray ish, and cigars. I can tell you the band looks the same. I think the band looks the same. That chef hat logo on there, and Davidoff logo. Nothing too crazy. And obviously, you know, this ashtray is just like a standard one, big ashtray you see in the place. Right? I ain't gotta put this back. Let's smoke one. Okay. Alright. Put this back so I don't put it. I'll probably end up using the ashtray. The ashtray is good, like a good size 4 people ashtray. And put it back in there. Seal it up. Yeah. And up. Alright. I saved the box for next time when another one come out I had to review. Alright? Okay, so let me check. No new messages. Technically, I should have the Discord on it. We're pairing it with Twisted Lime Topo Chico. Literally tastes like Sprite. Davidoff Chef Edition Limited LE 2021. It is a full-size Churchill. This is long. This is long. This is here's a cigar. Take it. Cigar for pictures. You know, right next to Toro, this still looks pretty big. So. Hot and light. Hot and light. I hope everybody had a good Friday. I had a busy Friday. I literally this morning I was like, you know, I'm gonna smoke at night because today's gonna be a long day. Alright, cut. Oh my god. Dropping things off. Oh. Dry draw. Okay. A little bit barnyard, a little bit cedar. Just a tad earthy. Nothing too. It has a little bit of sweetness that came from like those hybrid back. Toasting. Alright. So, like I said, it tastes kind of like a barnyard. Tastes kind of a little bit earthy, like a grassy-ish cedar. It's a very smooth flavor. Easy to smoke, like very light right now. Very light. I almost had a little bit butter or something. On the Retro Hill, you can smell butter. Like popcorn butter. But it's a very light, not salted. And a little bit of book cover. I don't know if anybody knows that how that smells like. But sometimes, like when you, back in the days, when you go to class, you got those school texts, and you tend to want to get like some sort of cover to cover the textbook, and that's the smell. Kind of have that. It's not unpleasant. It's just that the book cover. Okay, it's very smooth. There's almost a little bit pepper in there, but it's not like you can taste it. You just feel a little bit tingly at the end of it. You don't know if it's because smoke's too hot or something else. You can feel just a tad of tingle. It goes away really quickly. You can't even say that's pepper. You know, like, what is, you know? It almost tastes like a slightly stronger Connecticut that had a little bit mixture of Habano, something there. So it's like an in-between flavors, and it's smooth. It doesn't feel very strong. I'm gonna see if anybody else talk about the strength, because like I'm thinking there's the hero in there. It must be somewhat strong, right? Somewhat strong, but it's not really strong in flavor. Very smooth, right? Smooth, light. Strength chart. Nope. Nobody talks about. Yeah, but they did list who's the chef that worked on this project. So I have Norbert Niederkoffer, co-owner of Food Space restaurant. I've never tasted that once, by the way. I never heard of it. Juan Amador from Amador Restaurant Vienna. Again, never tried it. Masa from Masa, New York City. I have went to their restaurant before. It's not bad. I mean, if you're talking about their bar and sushi, yeah, they're pretty good. But like, what does a sushi chef know about cigar? I really cannot tell, like, you know, what is the significant, like, what kind of contribution they have provided being a chef in sushi restaurant. And the last one is Jorge Vallejo, from another Quintonia, Mexico City. Like I have never been to those restaurants. Apparently they all have 3-star Michelin stars. Now here's the thing about Michelin stars. I think the Michelin star awards are kind of iffy. Like, just because it's a Michelin star, it doesn't mean it's good food. It means that fits their criteria. But like, when you think about what they require to be a 3-star Michelin restaurant, you'll be like, some of the stuff doesn't make sense. Because here's the thing, I've been to really crappy restaurants. When I talk about like crappy, I mean like it's just a stall and chair. That's a restaurant, right? And the way they structured that restaurant will never get them even 1-star mention because there's no decoration, right? If there's no decoration, there's no way for them to be a Michelin star restaurant, right? But it doesn't mean the food doesn't taste good. It doesn't mean that. Okay? And then I went to probably one of the best French restaurant in New York at the time called 11 Madison. I think they were like 2 or 3-star Michelin restaurant. And I didn't feel like their food was that amazing compared to some of the stuff that never had a star. In fact, I think their service are slow, taking up time, 3 hours, 13 courses. I came out hungry. So sometimes I think those Michelin star thing are over the top. It shouldn't be or whatever. Like I personally don't take it down that deep to think about this. But if somebody says, "Hey, let's go eat a Michelin star restaurant," all I can think is number 1, it's gotta be super pricey. Number 2, it's gonna be take forever to eat, and number 2 is gonna take forever to eat, and number 3, I'm not gonna get full. 11 Madison is not ranked in the NAMI. Based on what I heard in 11 Madison, the news about them, I probably will never go back again because they're turning vegan. I am not gonna spend $300-400 to eat vegetables. Yeah, we're talking about $300-400 a person before tip. So, if you think about that, I mean, my wife kind of enjoyed the experience, but I was like, here, the meal, the whole thing was okay, right? When they come in and then you sit down, there's no menu, you just order, it just comes with whatever, and they kind of have a selection. And we were over there eating, and the first course was like a soda thingy. It's like maple soda. It tastes absolutely horrible. I could not finish. It was horrible. And then the second one, that's where I probably get in trouble for saying how they did it. But it was a salad. It's like an apple salad thing prepped right next to you. Okay. Obviously, the salad has no issue. The issue is how they serve the salad. Wooden bowl, wooden spoon. The wooden spoon was, is that like I think it was a wooden spoon or what? Mother of pearl spoon. Can't remember exactly. But the person that pushed the cart over, a salad cart, is a black guy dressing like, if you didn't tell me I didn't look closely, I would think that he was about to go out there and pick some cotton. Okay? That's how shocking it was to feel like, wait, they got a black guy dressing in like, like really chef but half chef looking clothes come here to toss salad for me. Me and my wife's like, really? Is that for real? I just think that is, in a way, the display was inappropriate. And like, I'm not trying to pick a fight or anything, but it just felt weird. It's like a wooden bowl of salad on my table, prepped by that guy. And obviously I was trying to be polite. I was like, oh, thank you, thanks so much, that looks great. And I have them leave because he was like, is everything okay? And I was like, yes, everything's great, right? So that already got into my mind. I was like, oh my god, holy crap, right? Now food one after another came over, and then finally come to the main course. The main course that day was some sort of roast duck. Okay. And they came over with like a plate and a napkin and a duck that's roasted. And he was like, "Here, sir." And, like this, right? "Here, sir. Here, this is the duck that we are serving you tonight." All right, the duck looked nice. It's a full roasted duck. Okay, so you're like, "Okay, that looks good, thank you." And he brought the duck back in the back. Comes back out a plate with a duck on it, but except it's not the whole duck. You get this much of duck on the plate. This much of duck on the plate. Well, maybe a little bit more than this, okay? Just maybe a little bit more than that. It's just like one side of a cut off breast of the duck. And I was like, didn't he just brought out an entire duck? Say that was a duck that we gotta get served, and all we got was one booby? Hey, Martin, you can work. I'm not gonna stop you from working. Get back to work. So, you spend all that money, $300, $400, of the stuff they serve you is not $300, $400, right? And then that duck came out. Okay, an entire duck roasted in Chinatown costs about 20 to 30, not 300, 20 to 30, and I get the entire duck. This one, I get a line of booby. That's all I got. A one side duck booby, and my wife got the other side duck booby. So the meal that's essentially after tip near the $1,000. We got one side booby. That's all we got. It wasn't filling. It was not a filling meal. It's just a cigar review. You can watch it tomorrow, bro. So, yeah, after that experience, I told my wife when we got out, I was like, I need to go to McDonald's. Number one, I need to go to McDonald's. I'm so hungry. Number two, we'll never come back here again. They did give you a little jar of cereal in there or something like that for breakfast next day. I was like, they give you this jar of cereal so that you can go home and eat cereal because you'll still be hungry. Right? You will be hungry. Let me see if I have a picture of that jar. Let me see if I have it. I might have. Alright. You guys gotta think I was kidding, and I found proof. I got a picture of that day. I am not kidding. Oh my god. I have a picture of that day. I am not kidding. Ready? I'm saving it so I can show it to you guys. Because this is... Wow. I am not kidding. Alright, here it goes. Picture. Alright, so here's the duck that they show me. Alright? No kidding, this is the duck. Alright? Pretty big, right? You know, it's like, quite big. And this is what I got. Was I kidding? Was I kidding? You get a slice of booby. That's it. All you get. That big of a duck you show me, and that's all I got. There's no second serving. That's all you got. You can imagine my, my thought over this. I was like, what in the world? Okay, let me see if I can find that. Alright. And you think I was kidding about the black guy making the salad? I wasn't kidding. I wasn't kidding. Every story I tell you guys, I can back it up, yo. I can back it up. Alright? Let's see if I can find this out. Alright. I'm about to show you the salad. Don't get too shocked, okay? Because I'm about to show you the salad. Okay? This is the amount of salad we got on our plate. This is the amount of salad we got. That is the salad. Alright, that is the salad. Can you believe this? That is the salad. Man, I can't believe that. See this. Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. Okay? So yeah, that is $400-500 for you, man. That is $400-500 for you. Okay, there is some other dishes in between. So but just think of every dish out of the 13 like that. Is that much. One bite. Alright, one bite. Okay. So guys, don't respond to that guy. Somebody I don't have a mod right now. If a mod, you know what, I can probably so. I always get people like that, don't. Here we goes. Here we goes. Where's okay. There we go. So he's blocked. And he's removed. It's so dumb. I mean, why you what? Go count it somewhere else. All right, go count it somewhere else. Go count it somewhere else. Don't bring it home. Gee. Good thing I can turn this off back on. There we go. So yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get there. Out of the 13 dishes, I'm trying to see if I can find the after meal thing. Okay. To show you what it is. Oh, was I wrong? Okay. I was wrong. It wasn't a cereal. It was 2 pieces of cookie. I have a picture right here, but I don't think you guys want to see that 2 pieces of cookie, do you? It's very, very not impressive. Okay? You want to see dessert? I can show you guys dessert, though. I can show you guys dessert. Okay? Here it goes. This is the dessert that we got at the end of the meal. The dessert at the end of the meal for 2 of us is 2 pieces of pretzels dipped in chocolate. Yay! is 2 pieces of pretzel dipped in chocolate. All right, and we brought home cookie, and this is the cook like away gift. Like, say, oh, thank you for coming to our restaurant. Here's 2 pieces of cookie for you to go home with, and the cookie looks like this. I couldn't make it up for you guys, but this is true. I cannot even make it up. This is what we got when we opened the box. What number? Like, what number 3 restaurant in the world? Yeah. 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 I forever remember this story because I was so shocked by the amount of food we got out of that duck. I was so shocked. So shocked. So that is what it is. That's what you get. In fact, I can go out and get pretty much any meal. It will fill me up compared to. Now, I don't know if there's I might have that bill. Hold on a second. I was so shocked by that. That's one of my worst experience any Michelin star restaurant. I've been into quite many Michelin star restaurants. That one's the most shocking one I remember. Okay. Alright, here we go. Theory number 2. After the And obviously, if you guys cannot tell, after the meal, we went to give some. I have a picture here. Oh my god, we were hungry, so we just grabbed whatever. So if you eat that meal and you're still hungry, you went back to the hotel, you go get some sandwich. You just go get some sandwich. I can't, like, this. That was horrible. But luckily, we were able to find more because I was hungry after. I was hungry. I can't find the receipt. I could swear that my wife took a picture of it, but I just don't. Yeah, I could swear my wife got the receipt, but I can't. Oh, you know what? Here it is. They did give cereal. They did give. All right, there it goes. Are you ready? I told you that after we left, there's cereal, right? So yeah, I did get a cereal. I'm about to show you guys the cereal. Wrong one. Why doesn't it change? Change! There we go. There you go. That's the cereal that came with. So, you know, you go to the restaurant, you spend a few $100s, you get a little gift of cookies, and you get a jar of cereal to go home and finish up. So after you see all that, yeah, just mason jar of cereal. So after you see all that, you still think Chef Edition is taste oriented? Now I do have to see this cigar does have that mellow transition and you know, strong and light and strong and light kind of flavor. Right now I'm getting a little bit chocolate or cocoa, when I call it. You get that little bit cocoa and a little bit of that dark bitterness to it, but very light, very light. And you get that cederiness as well. So it went from almost like a Robusto Connecticut flavor to it. Not like a big, crazy Connecticut. Just small, regular, smooth Robusto Connecticut flavor. Not saying that Toro is not gonna be, but I feel like it's a lighter, nice structure, not Toro. And then now it went to almost like a Maduro flavor, a little bit of cocoa, a bit of bitterness, but still smooth. At probably second, third by now. I remember exactly what I did to the jar. I took those 2 jars. I gave my wife the cereal. She ate it. She said it was pretty good. And then I took the 2 jars to marinate kimchi. So I don't know if you had a picture on that. I might use that. I mean, while I talk to you guys, I'll scroll up on the pictures, see if I can find the 2 jars of kimchi, Chinese kimchi. With the jar. So yeah, that was shocking. So before you go to any of the mentioned restaurants, you should think 3 times. Not twice, 3 times. Think 3 times. And then that way won't feel. Because it's expensive. It's expensive at the same time. You're like, oh man, did I get full? I'm at least get full, right? Nope, don't get full. You can probably get full if you're like the table right next to it. The table right next to us, I apologize. I bring the topic back to that guy. Okay, the table right next to us was 2 gay guys, and I guarantee they were looking to be late by each other. I guarantee, because they were loud. They sit down. They were like, "We gotta sit down. We gotta take our time. We just take your time to serve the food, okay? Just keep the booze keep running. Keep it coming." Keep it coming. So they were drinking. By the time we're done, they are still drinking. And I think they just finished their appetite after we're done. Alright, they were, you know, they were looking to get laid by. In fact, you guys want to hear my wife impression of them? Because I can probably get her to come down but not be on the screen, just say what she thinks. You guys want to hear that? If you want to, I'll message my wife, tell her to come down and just say it from there. What she think about that meal. It's crazy. No? Nobody? Alright, nobody. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if my wife will come down. Hopefully you guys can hear it because she's gotta be at the hill. She's walking down right now. You gotta ram that door, love. You gotta ram it. Put your body into it. Put your body into it. Hold on a second. You got in? Calm down for a sec. Alright, babe. You remember when we are at 11 Madison, right? You gotta say it because nobody can hear you if you just tilt the head. They want to hear you. So, you remember at 11 Madison. You guys can hear it? Yes? gotta be loud. The microphone's like right here.
Yes.
All right, cool. So you remember how big of a duck we got, right?
Yeah.
Was that big enough for you? We're actually talking about this. Michelin star restaurants. We went over there. That's why I told him. Like, you know, you got an entire duck. You got like a slice of boobies. That's all you get. Okay. So I told them that. Yeah, I told them that, you know, not everybody's gonna enjoy that restaurant, but the person right next to us will definitely enjoy it. Do you remember who was right next to us? Yeah. So I was telling people, like, you know. Yeah. So I told them that I remember when I was sitting over there, they sit down and says, we're gonna be here for a while, keep the booze coming.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember when we were done, they just finished the appetizer. Their main course is not even there yet. Yeah. I honestly think they didn't hear you, but I'm just gonna assume that they hear you. Guys, did you guys hear it? Like, my wife literally explained it. Like, what those two gay guys was looking for. They will try to get at each other. And they want to get each other drunk so they don't feel it the next day. Okay? So that is the yeah, Brian just said that they became like number 3 restaurant in the world or something. All right, close the door. Thank you. Yeah, it's sticky. So I don't know if you guys heard it, but my wife is all the way over there. But yeah, unfortunately, that's as far as she's willing to come down, because too close you will smell the cigar. But that's what it is. Basically, the two guys right next to us, we were there for 4 hours. Those two guys want to be there until they close, and they were still drinking. When they were like, "Can I give you the next dish now?" They were like, "No, we're still drinking. Keep coming, keep it coming." They were drinking. By the time we left, they're still drinking. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the story I have to share for Michelin star restaurant. Michelin star restaurant. That's what you get. Alright. So I showed you guys the jar, and I told you guys I made it into kimchi. So I took the jar, and you can tell it's the same jar because it's got the same stupid sticker on it. And I'm gonna show it to you guys. That's what happened in the end. I just make it into Chinese kimchi. That's what happened. All my stories, I got stuff to back it up. I wouldn't kid you guys, man. That's what I got, literally. So, yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that's the story. So before you go to a Michelin star restaurant, that's what you gotta be. It's more like the feel of being there, the atmosphere, try to get laid or stuff like that, Yeah, and then you go to Michelin star restaurant. But other than that, I really think that some of the Michelin restaurants are not. I've been to 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. I've been to all those. Been to the best sushi restaurants around. And I really think, in fact, if you watch the show I Dream of Jiro, that is a Michelin star sushi restaurant in Tokyo under the train stop. They just recently got their Michelin star removed. Alright, they got their Michelin star removed. And the reason was, this is the dumbest reason, is because they think that if it's gonna be Michelin restaurant, they should have it readily available for people to be able to try it. The thing is that they only have like 13 seats and they're always full. So nobody can ever go there unless you're someone special. And so they removed it. But like, dude, you're rating food. You're not rating whether or not somebody can go there. Point is that if you're talking about Michelin star restaurants, it's always hard to get in. To remove the rating because you couldn't get in there, that doesn't make sense. So and it's very skewed ratings. I mean, I've been to a lot of regular food places, like really nasty, you know, middle of nowhere kind of food place, and they're good. You thought the M in McDonald's stood for Michelin? Well, first of all, you spelled McDonald wrong. Second of all, I think back in the day that might be considered as Michelin. You know, it will make you look like a Michelin tire if you eat enough of it. So, M for Michelin. As far as I know, they're dealing with a lawsuit right now for their shake machine because their milkshake machine always breaks and then there's no way to repair it, and you know, you had to have a special person to come repair it. So I think all the franchises are suing because that milkshake machine. All right, we're 49 minutes in. I will say this is just a tad off on cap. Now it tastes very earthy. It has a little bit bitterness to it. And I would say it has a little bit of cocoa in it too. The earthy cocoa mixture with a little bit of bitterness to it. That's what I got right now. Strength at this point, I would say is maybe medium plus. But because the cigar is so long, you definitely gotta hear it, feel it after. So yeah. So right now I still like after smoking for 50 minutes, I still have a Robusto. 50 minutes, I still have a Robusto in my hand. Now the box is about $390 plus tax, or if you have a ship plus shipping, if you wherever ship charge. So you're looking at about $400 a change. Okay, that's what you're looking at for this particular box. Now, here's the thing: if you work the price, you buy a Davidoff cigar ashtray. I think even them on sale is about $100, $150. So let's take that price away, right? Because it's the ashtray, right? You take that price away, you got about $240 left. That makes it $24. If you do the math this way, $24 cigar is not bad at all for a Davidoff Churchill. Davidoff. Now, you only will consider like this if you're buying a box, because if you're not buying a box, you're paying the price at $39 change, right? So, you know, if you were to buy this, you should buy the entire box. The thing about Big Mac is not an invention of McDonald's. Big Mac is not an invention of McDonald's. I think someone else invented it beforehand. I don't have the entire history of it, but I can probably find out. Big Mac, invention of someone else. Okay. It was introduced Greater Pittsburgh area 1967. Nationwide 1968. Big Mac was created by Jim Gallagher, an early Ray Kroc franchise. And then they put it in the kitchen of Gallagher's first McDonald's franchise, located in McKnight Road. Big Mac used to call something else, but it failed, so they changed the name. Before this was called the Blue Ribbon Burger. Actually, before that was called Aristocrat. And then after that, they changed the Blue Ribbon Burger. And then the third time, they changed the Big Mac. It was competing against a big boys restaurant, Big Boys Burger. So it used to be Big Boys Burger. And the only difference, I believe, was the special sauce and the sesame bun. Because before a lot of people use buns, not sesame. It doesn't have sesame on it. So yeah, Big Mac really isn't Big Mac. It was or Blue Ribbon Burger, however you want to call it. The name special sauce was popularized by a 1974 advertising campaign featuring the list of ingredients in Big Mac. The recipe is basically mayonnaise, sweet pickle relish, yellow mustard, vinegar, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. I always think that just tastes like a really light version of Thousand Island sauce. But yeah, that's what Big Mac is. That's what Big Mac is. Yeah, but I digress. We went the top of the top restaurant to the bottom of the bottom restaurant. Yeah, hey, but yeah, McDonald's does make a lot of money. I ate 12 Big Mac in one sitting. They have them for $2 once. Horrible experience. Yeah, that would be kind of dumb thing to do. That's a lot of Big Mac. You eat basically the whole pack of bun, like the whole plastic bag of bun, plus 24 pieces of meat. Why would you do that? 12 Big Mac. Why would anybody do that? That's torturing. I wouldn't do that. I would not. I wouldn't have done that. So yeah, we went from the top and the bottom, and now that makes me hungry. But like I said, I digress. Hope everybody had a good day. While I'm at it, it's Friday. Let me know what you smoked today. All right. For those people who smoke more than 3 cigars a day, I want to know what your last cigar is. Okay. What do you choose to finish your day with? What cigar did you finish your day with? If you only have one today, you'll just let me know which one you smoked. But I want to know what your last one. Okay. Now, I got a little bit of wine flavor in it. Like the smell of just a little bit, not a lot. A little bit of like a fermented taste. A little bit of yeah, it tastes kind of like my wife is okay. Anything else? So I can say that this cigar is like specially blend, I guess, to have transition, to have like a whole follow through kind of feeling, like a journey to something. It feels like that. But everything else is kind of normal. It is a pleasing cigar. It is a long cigar. Is it worth $24? I think it is. I think, well, obviously, if you get this for $24. So, how will you get this for $24? I don't know. You gotta find a friend or whatever to deal with. I don't. But yeah, this is how this tastes. I mean, obviously, I had to get to the end to figure out what the last third really tastes like. But you know, figure, kind of summarize at this point, 1 hour mark. Is it worth the money? At $39, technically, it's not too bad. I wouldn't say this cigar is too bad for $39. Just you get your smoke. If you work in the average pricing of a Churchill, let's just put in Davidoff Churchill, see how much it costs nowadays. I don't usually buy Churchill, so I have to check it out. All right, so let's just say like a Winston Churchill, right? Winston Churchill. A pack of 4 is 83, so it's about 21 per cigar, right? So yeah, if you take everything away, take the ashtray, everything out, about $24. So that pricing is reasonable, and then you add into that ashtray at $39. I would think it's reasonable. But is it for everybody? Not, especially if you have an ashtray, it doesn't really matter. I almost feel like they try to justify the price by doing this so that they can sell a higher product. Obviously, it doesn't cost them $150 to make an ashtray, right? It doesn't. So I feel like they do that so that they can justify it. If you buy a box of Winston Churchill, it's a box of 20, and that's $418, right? And that box, so you basically sacrifice 10 Churchill. Is it worth it? It's up to you. But does it taste good? It's actually not bad. It's not a bad cigar, but I will be wary of smoking this during the morning. Number one, it's gonna take a long ass time to smoke it. Number two, I think it's too strong for breakfast for majority of because I would think that if I didn't have a meal right now, I'd probably. But it does have this like really pleasing barnyard flavor, almost floral. And then combined with the cedar, and then it has transition between butter, the cocoa, a little bit of wine, kind of flavor here. That kind of, yeah, I can see that if you wanna smoke this with a meal, like 3-star Michelin star meal, that would be fitting. That would be fitting, but I cannot justify it to go big meal. I can't justify that. So people who buy this, it's gotta be a chef, a foodie, or something like that that's preparing to have a big meal and then have a cigar and have wine and everything to go with it. And I think that little bit of wine flavor actually kind of make you want to. I'm smoking this now. I'm thinking like, oh, it would be nice to have a cup of wine here. I'm drinking top. So I asked what you guys smoked. Only Greg has put up the Nica Rustica. Nobody else? Come on. Val, didn't you have some cigar today? On the side note, we're hitting into fall. we're into winter time. Now, we didn't really make any beanies last year. Our first year, we did release some beanies. And I know there were a few people that kind of like waiting to see if more beanies. We could, but I'm thinking to make it something somewhat special or different. So if you're looking for shadow smoke, first of all, you have to be shadow smoke member, and you're looking for the beanie. Post a message in Discord or Facebook so that I know I can do a count how many people needs a beanie, and let me know what color you prefer the beanie to be. Now we used to do black. You might not get the color that you want. It's basically based on what people say and what's available, and we'll just choose one color that's most asked, and then we'll go back. So I think somebody said purple earlier today. If we get like enough people say purple, make it. Okay, that was the plan. So if you guys want beanie, get enough people that want it, we'll make some. And you gotta ask how much are they. I think they're between $8.50 to $10 beanie or something like that. Like I and then shipping. That's okay. I want to just put it out there so people watch it. They know what they're looking for. The fall is coming quickly. Tomorrow I actually had to change my tires because I don't want to run into an issue with like all of a sudden snow, because I don't know what's gonna happen with all this rain and everything. I just feel like it might be a bad snow season. I don't know. I was hoping that because it rains so much, wintertime is not gonna rain out. But wintertime, if it doesn't rain, it's gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be pretty bad. Anyway, let me go upstairs, grab a water. I'll be right back. Okay, don't go anywhere. Right back. You smoked pretty much all day today. I went upstairs looking for water, and I was looking around to see if I can find wine. I don't have wine that's ready to open, so I couldn't get wine to go pair with this because I really feel like this one can kind of pair with wine, even though I think wine will be like the dumbest pairing for cigar. The way the grape flavor and the bitterness that lingers really doesn't go well with wine. But I feel like because it's a little bit of that reminiscing of the wine smell, it would be nice. Go upstairs, I couldn't find one. Maybe next time I'll revisit it with wine. But yeah, overall, I think the cigar tastes pretty good. The strain's about medium. The flavor light but has transitions. No like dark flavor. No, more like a lighter, smooth flavor. And obviously, 1 hour and 11 minute mark, we still have just about a Corona size, or even a Flying Pig size you got left. So you can get, if you do it slowly, you can get 2 hours out of it. It depends how deep you smoke. You know, some people will give up at, right? So honestly, I was thinking to give away one of these today at show, but I don't think I have an envelope that fits this size cigars. I could give away, but I don't know how I'm gonna send it. I could, because the envelope is about 6 inches. This is 7. Is it worth it? You know, for me, it would be worth it. Like I said, I got the ashtray. I'll take the price out of the ashtray. I'll take the price out of the ashtray. So at $24 a stick, that's a hell of a deal, right? So if you think of it that way, yeah, it's gonna be worth it. But if you think of it like as one single stick at $39, it's a little bit to the pricey. You know, for me, if there's no box, no nothing whatsoever, I think the cigar at $30 will be okay. 29 to $30. But 39 is a little bit of pushing it, because I didn't feel this cigar is that special. It's nice cigar, it tastes good, but it didn't blow me out of my mind. It wasn't something like, okay, if this was a bulk activity, I will go out of my way and pay any price. It's not at that level. Does that make sense? It's not at the level of like I will pay anything to buy it. It's more like, oh, it's not bad, I'll smoke it once in a while if the price. That's where I am. You know, I almost thought about doing Marco Polo, but again, I had to figure out how I'm gonna send it, because I don't have any envelope that's for the 7. It would be kind of dumb to send out using a standard box that's long enough where you pay $8 just for it. And you gotta ask me the difference. The difference between shipping one of these at Toro or Robusto and shipping one of these at this length in a box is between $3 versus about $10. $3 shipping to $10. So it wouldn't make sense to ship. But for the sake of this video, I could give up. This is what I'm gonna do. Not in the chat room, okay? Not in the chat room, but in the comment section. From now until next Saturday, you can post your favorite large size cigars, anything Toro and up, in the comment section, and you like the video. Okay, so if I count likes and all that stuff in the comments, same. Okay, like the video, you comment on the comments, and tell me what large gauge cigar, anything that's bigger than Toro, Churchill, Tito, you name it. What's your favorite? Put in the comment section, and I will have my wife randomly choose to receive one. Fair, right? That's pretty good. Yes. Okay. Must be 21 or older to play. Must be within United States. Unless you're James and Jeff. Or Maurice. In the comment, you'll be randomly selected. So your answer has no influence on whether you're gonna win. You'll be randomly chosen, but your answer will determine whether or not you're qualified. So if you post a Robusto cigar in the comment below, that means you didn't watch this video, you probably don't know what's going on, you just randomly post one, then I am not gonna choose you, right? If my wife chooses you and I looked at it as a Robusto cigar, then next one please. Alright, so that will be the game, okay? I should also and for security reason, you put the cigar that you like in a larger gauge, and you got a hashtag, and the hashtag you'll use you'll just randomly hashtag a fruit. All right, it could be hashtag apple, hashtag banana, right? Just hashtag a random fruit, so that people who didn't watch this video will be like, okay, I just copy it. I'll just put cigar, the hashtag of something that's on. Okay. Try to not to repeat, because I think people are still gonna copy it. But you know what I'm saying. It'll be randomized. Smoke apple is pretty good. But overall, this, even though there's some bitterness here and there, the cigar is on the sweeter side. It's on a sweeter note. More floral. Definitely a conversation cigar, because you'll be smoking this for a long time. I cannot imagine anybody use that top tray and have 3 cigars ready to just go next after next after next. Because you'll be like an hour 30 minute, an hour 40 minute in, you're gonna pull another cigar out, then next thing you know, you're 3 hours in to smoke the same cigar. I don't know. Does people do that? 3 hours smoking the same cigar? I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Do you guys do that? So while I'm smoking this down, I'm trying to get the last stir so I can kind of see how the last stir tastes like. Let's talk about the same thing people ask over and over. Okay. I really should just put the instruction on our website somewhere, how to join Shadow Smokers Legion. So here it is. To join Shadow Smokers Legion, if you're here watching this video, you're already doing step 1. Is to get to know them. Alright, get to know the people. Find a friend that can tell you about the Legion. The friend will invite you into our Discord server. And there is a 90-day probation period time where you'll be in there, try to get to know the people for 90 days. I can tell you that this group is absolutely boring. Like more boring than Instagram if you don't know anyone. In fact, you'll be offended by how little interaction you're gonna get if you don't know anybody and you simply just gotta post a picture. Okay, chat with us, get to know us, let us get to know you. You will have a better time, right? 90-day period. And then somebody will ask for me, say, hey, let's join the group and be an actual member at the end of 90 days. And you just had to respond within 24 hours. Say yes, and then that's it. Very simple. But again, this group is very boring if you don't. I think Prensado is a smaller size. Prensado is smaller size. Hey Carlos. Alright, so you know how to win it, you know how to join. Coco Bolo Cowboy. Like I said, I'm just gonna call you Cowboy. I really cannot pronounce that. Coco Bolo. Somebody told me it was a reference to a song, but I never heard the song before, so I don't get that reference. So I apologize. But yes, welcome. Thank you for joining me at this Friday night for this long ass cigar. This is long ass cigars, Churchill. And I honestly don't like to smoke long cigars. I don't like to smoke Churchill because it takes forever. It takes forever. I like to finish smoking an hour, hour and a half, and really just go, that was a good cigar. Good. Moving on to the next thing. Do something else. But this takes time. So I think that you will get your money worth just on the time spent on the cigar. You know, it's just like paying $20 for chicken pot pie. You're gonna get $20 worth of chicken pot pie, not that big. So you're gonna get your money worth. But whether or not it's worth it to you, do that. It's up to you, right? Because if you think about it, okay, you're getting almost 2 Robusta on your hand at $39. So, you know, if you think one Davidoff at $20 ish, you are getting your money. And if you buy the box, you get the ash. So if you ask me, is this box worthy? I'm gonna say yes, because if you calculate the box, it's worthy of that price. But if you ask me, is a single stick worthy? I'll say, if your pocket is that deep, then sure. If your pocket is not that deep, I say avoid. You are not missing that. All right, I think that you will get just as much entertainment, feel, whether or not you're satisfied from 2 cigars versus this. And when I say 2 cigars, it could be $10, it could be $12, $4, $5. So yeah, if you're like, hey, you know what, I want to smoke a $40 cigar. To be really honest with you, there are better $40. But I think it will be a shorter time, $40, right? You're probably looking at some premium cigars that are crazy price. I mean, for example, if you get like a year of the pig or a year of bull, they're $40, but they don't burn nearly as long. So whether or not it's gonna be worth it, it's up to you. $40, I say, for a single cigar. If you can afford it, sure, it's pretty cool to try it, because the entire cigar industry hobby is really to try different cigars, right? That's part of the fun. But if you missed it, you're not missing a life-death decision. You're not missing out that. I'm trying hard. If you're not missing that. You are. It's not a flavor bomb, right? You're not gonna be absolutely amazed at how strong the flavor is. It's a smooth cigar, not a flavor. Okay. So if you just like smooth, easy cigar that you can smoke for a long time, especially if you're going to Sure, that makes sense. We should go to like actual golf club, those clubs that you pay $500 on there. Then that's pretty cool. But if you didn't have it, you're not missing that. You're not. You're not. So. It's a luxury cigar. I can't even call that premium cigar because it is. Right? It is a premium cigar based on the definition. But the price and what you get out of it makes it luxury. So when you do luxury cigar, price wouldn't be the first. Just smoke a box press Rebellion. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Now here's a question: is it the original box press Rebellion or the current box press? The difference. Don't know yet. For some reason, my CFO surprised me with a getaway with her family. I'm not too sure what you're referring to. Whether or not your pocket is that deep, is that the question? That you tried to answer? So, your CFO asked you to go on a getaway with her family? Is that what it is? You know, that sentence can go both ways. Okay, about 10 months old is probably the new. Alright, that cigar is pretty good. I mean, the original box press Rebellion, it's actually very popular. And you can still get it. There's a way to get it. There's a way to get it. It wouldn't be appropriate for me to tell you where to go, how to get it. There's a way to get it. I don't know if I have one. No. But yeah, there's a way to get it. It's still pretty good. People who smoke it can right away tell that was box press Rebellion. But the new one is different. I'll try to figure it out. All you had to do is talk to little guy cigar shop. Little guy cigar shop. Just say I want box press Rebellion. What's known as box press Rebellion? He can probably find it. Just put it. I shouldn't. What I really want is the original Filthy Viking. So I'm on the last third now. I should clean out my palette. Oh, okay. Let's go. Last third. Cedar. Licorice. Cedar, licorice. I think that's like, you know, whenever I taste licorice, I think of like the Ligero. So, that. It's not getting stronger. It's not. It's a medium plus. The reason I take a breathe in and breathe out and stuff like that and drink it so that I can get a more clean palate. Because I'm smoking here, the whole room is filled with that smoke, right? So I take another deep breath just so that I can get the flavor, not really whatever. A little bit leathery. But still smooth, not a lot of flavor. And it lingers a little bit. that's pretty much it. It's not like, again, the flavor is light. It transitions, goes throughout, very normal. I can feel the transition. I can taste the transition. I can tell there is a transition. It's very smooth. Medium, everybody can smoke it. Medium plus. So long as you have a meal, it's not gonna bother you. Very typical, but I wouldn't say like typical Honduras cigar flavor from Davidoff. More like it's hybrid, so you get that sweetness, you get that mixture of kind of flavors. Like, I wouldn't say it's that special. Like I say, if you didn't smoke it, you didn't miss, right? You didn't miss much. It's a cool, it's a luxury cigar to smoke. It's the experience. It's something that I'll be okay if I only tried it one time and never tried it. Alright? I'll be okay if I only smoked it one time, never tried again, never be able to find it again. That's a cigar. Alright? So, if you're gonna buy it, funny how they sound, go buy a box, share it with friends, whatever, and get that ashtray to kind of balance out that cost. If you buy one, I think you're getting a $20-something cigar for the price. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now some people might call this flavor more like a cherry. I taste it more like licorice, because whenever I taste this, I think licorice. I don't think cherry. Cherry is sweeter. This is not cherry to me, right? And when somebody say cherry, they're not talking about like alcohol cherry or like red cherry, or like a dark cherry. Bye, cowboy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, that it wouldn't be a cigar that if I didn't smoke it, I would be like, holy crap, I'm missing out so much. I'm a type of person that will buy based on packaging, and this packaging, no. Now, obviously, it's a lot better than this. I bought this at this kind of box, so when I get that, it was fine. It was fine, right? Previous one, let me see. Give you guys some data. Right? The previous one was also medium. The box of 10 at 300. Alright, so this at this packaging is at 300 bucks. So 30 bucks a cigar. For Toro. Okay? So if you think about it, they made it into Churchill, give you a nicer box or ashtray and pudding tray. Charge you 400. As a whole package, it makes sense. I know where the money is. But cigar on its own, luxury price. Very strong luxury. Right? On a side note, there's also one thing I was thinking to do before I close out tonight. Is that this Christmas I am going to find some of those Journey cigars that we have at the very beginning. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna laser engrave them to put the Journey word on it, Shadow Smoke Region Journey on it, and that will be part of the price. So if you haven't tried one, if you want to get one, it might be in the Christmas. Okay, for the Christmas raffle, we definitely will have the decanter as the prize. We're not gonna have a lot of prizes, and I think that based on how much things we have, we might change it up so that there's not gonna be a lot of high price. We'll have a low price, stickers and stuff like that. So not again, I want to still be able to do everybody win. So go, okay, can then obviously have 30. Okay. So with that said, I'm gonna finish the cigar now. I let everybody go so you can enjoy the rest of Friday and not sitting here, watch me smoke, because the rest is not gonna change. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow if you want to join the chat. The chat will happen as usual. I don't know what I'm gonna smoke yet, but today I absolutely want to try this to see if it's any different. So tomorrow, same bad time, same bad place, 9 p.m. Eastern time, right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow night and chat. Tomorrow will be a chat. All right. Have a good night, everybody, and I will see you guys.